Go easier, Cobra. At this rate, nobody wants to spar with you, and you got 3 more rounds.
What about him? What's up, Mr. Miyagi? Practicing your wax on, wax off?
You got plenty of people to spar with.
It's okay.
Dude, I can't wait for Cobra to wreck this dude!
Here we go.
I don't care, dude.
Dude, fuck this.
I'm just gonna look at my phone the whole time. Maybe play
badass.
games on my
I'm
phone.
already out. Let's get out of here. Let's go ahead. Let's bounce.
I'm surprised you don't have your Switch, Ryan.
I would have my Switch
You used
out
to
right
take
now.
your Switch to college class, right?
No, I didn't. Used to
No, I didn't.
No, I didn't. Don't put me in that category. I'm not that low.
Not that low,
I
dude.
didn't take my Switch to class.
Pulling up in PJ pants and flip flops with a big, big, big hoodie. A big Minecraft creeper hoodie.
No.
Just playing your Switch in the back of the lecture hall.
Wasn't that bad.
Oh, yeah.
You did London voice or fucking British voice for like a year. I wouldn't be surprised if you just.
I bet you did that shit because of Harry Potter, didn't you?
Oh
100%
yeah, for
did that
sure.
shit. Harry
Because I'm
Potter.
trying to remember exactly the grade I did it. It was in elementary school. I'm trying to remember. It was like I was young, but it was like, damn. Think back, I'm like, wow. Like I
You
wonder-
fucking cornball.
I don't know
dude.
why nobody stopped me.
I can't
Like
believe no one
nobody
did.
Yeah, for
stopped
real.
me. Like I would have stopped immediately if someone had called me out.
Not even your parents. They
No,
weren't like, what
but
the hell?
I don't.
Or
see
you
it.
didn't bring it home.
It was
you were
a
show
it was
guy.
a long time
You
ago. So
turned
I'm
it
trying to
on for the
remember
bright
if I
lights in the
did turn it
classroom.
off to like I don't
You were
know.
literally false claiming.
But
You were false claiming.
yeah,
You're not from
God,
the
that's so
fucking.
funny
You're
to
not
think
from the
about.
ends, bro.
I think I also got it was this other kid. I got to do it, which was pretty funny too.
You got a fucking little crony.
Yeah, he caught on. He was like, "Yeah, that
You had
shit."
a
He was like, "Yeah." He
you had
caught on. He was
Peaky
like, "Yeah,
Boy
that
Club?
shit is cool." He was like, "I was like, yeah, I told you."
You and your goon squad.
Yeah,
We're
you're
rough and tough.
Welcome to the Peaky Blinders.
By order of the fucking Peaky Blinders.
I'm trying to think of like Peaky Blinders.
gotta
What
do-
the hell?
You got to do Peaky Boy wedding, bro. Peaky Boy groomsmen
Dude,
at the wedding, please.
Peaky Boy outfits for a fucking wedding would be so funny.
Stupid little.
And you could pass it
suspenders.
off as being like, oh, we think
Oh,
this is
dude,
cool.
we're trying to be cool.
You could definitely pass it off as not being
Fucking
funny.
fade it up, dude.
Just be like, yo, let's get the fucking Peaky Boy cuts.
God.
Let's get stopwatch it or fucking pocket watches.
watches.
Monocles. We gotta have.
That'd be awesome.
We're just dandies. We start wearing face makeup.
You
Yeah,
wear
you lost
makeup.
me.
You wear makeup?
No, why? That's so random. No. You
That's
what?
No, what?
You denied that very
Yeah,
unconvincingly.
dude. You didn't sell me on that, dude.
What? That's so random. No.
Anywho, dude. We got these sick ass fights.
Who's even?
Lewis and Pavlovich?
It's Lewis
right?
Pavlovich. Who's the fucking?
The only cool thing about this is DC shit on Derrick Lewis, and Derrick Lewis was like, "Fuck you, that's bullshit." That was it. That's the only thing
What
I've
happened?
seen like go sort of viral.
What
coming
happened?
up. DC was basically just saying his time at the top's over.
Yeah, he
he's
said-
gonna win, but he's
he-
still like
he
not
called
getting
Derrick
past
Lewis,
that.
like, washed,
Yeah,
Cooked.
kind
He
of
is,
crazy.
he's right, but
and
I know,
Derrick
but like
Lewis,
you can't really be doing that.
Derrick Lewis was
now we're
like,
not
DC's
fighting.
cholesterol is fucking high.
it is. DC's fat as fuck now.
Dude, it's wild. Why
Oh,
don't
it's
you
Lewis
just hop on
Spivak.
TOT? You're
Don't
done.
even-
Just be like,
It's not
I don't
even.
know. Not everyone
Pavlovich.
wants to take shortcuts all the time like you do.
bro, fuck you.
Yeah, okay. Fuck me. What you say?
What
fuck
you're
me
telling
for?
me when you're 40?
What you say
you're
fuck
not,
me for?
You saying when you're 40 you don't want to take if you got low T?
Nah, I would naturally increase it.
yeah.
Oh, fucking sick! We got a light heavyweight and a heavyweight fight. Like besides the
That's
big heavyweight
awesome,
fight.
dude. I love
The top 3 fights on the card are heavyweight, light heavyweight, heavyweight.
banger
so this is can't
after
miss.
banger after banger.
I fucking Man, I love watching big guys.
Isn't
get
it
in
funny
there.
how the UFC just doesn't promote its fights anymore? Have you seen a thing for Islam versus Volk? Like it's not a fucking
no,
title
not
versus
really.
title fight.
No, really.
I think they just gave up on.
I
trying
only
to
see it on
promote
like
fights.
MMA Reddit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we weren't
Yeah.
like glued into the MMA world, you would not know that fight was happening.
Yeah, I will say like
Two
watching
like
just
the
things
most high,
outwards.
the most high skill matchup of all time. Two like
Have you
real.
seen like? Do you see many YouTube ads with the UFC?
No, I don't see
I
any.
don't see
I
It's
don't
just
see any.
funny. Like they just don't promote anything. It's just like, I think we've.
Maybe they're just
Got big
banking on
enough.
the algorithms, and they're just hoping people are gonna see it.
They're
I
probably
mean,
fucking
J-
advertising in newspapers and shit.
God.
I mean, I don't know. They probably just love how much money they're making right now and don't want to get any bigger, so the fighters keep asking for more money.
More money.
More money.
More money.
Money,
Money.
me, oh money. Give me money,
By the way,
please.
pay-per-views are going to be $85 now. Like what?
How much is it right now?
I think it's 80. I don't think it's 85. 80 still.
But you also
80's
have
still
to have
crazy.
Like I remember
ESPN Plus subscription on top of that.
back in the day, 60 was astronomical to me, and now it's 80.
Not a
Well, as like a
goddamn
kid when
chance,
you're
dude.
or like in like high school, you're thinking like, dude, that's a fucking video game.
Well,
Bro,
yeah,
you're
you're
like,
like, dude,
bro.
I fucking
Yeah.
I can't just drop $80.
We fucking paid for
on a fight card that might suck.
yeah, and they
That-
all like
that's the
might
crazy-
I
suck,
do
you know?
think
That's
the
the
idea
craziest
is
thing about
definitely that people are going in on it, but it's still like. You're
But
still
people don't
expecting-
even do that.
We did it when we were like we didn't know about illegal streaming,
Exactly.
but that was
It's-
like not
honestly,
a long
Whoa,
time.
I feel like-
don't know what you're talking about.
I feel like all the numbers are
Shut
fake.
your mouth.
I don't watch those.
Okay.
Like all the it's the fucking Avatar 2 thing, bro. It's like, okay, you're telling me you're getting all these
You're getting
pay-per-
$2 billion.
You're getting all these pay-per-view buys, except I don't know a single fucking soul who's ever bought a UFC.
To be
pay-per-view.
fair, last
No.
year they did underperform. Like, what,
I'm not
what do they say?
surprised.
They didn't get anything over $1 million.
I'm not surprised. But anyway, it's the Avatar 2 thing. It's like somehow made $14 billion. I don't know a single soul who's even gone to see it.
No, I don't know.
I'm the
anybody.
only person
on Reddit.
that I know.
I know some people who've seen Avatar too, but like not because the thing is
Have
you
you?
obviously you immediately compare it.
Have
to
you
like
seen
Endgame.
Avatar
Do you
2?
remember you compare it to
remember
Endgame,
to
compare it to
Endgame?
Infinity War, and you're like, okay, so you got people who are gonna see it multiple times,
Yeah.
for sure. You've got the entire build up of like, dude, everyone
Dude,
was
do you
talking about
remember,
Marvel
like,
at that
do you remember
time.
opening night there?
Dude,
How
it was
fucking
pure
ridiculous.
packed it was.
Pure
the movies
chaos.
has never been like
The lines
that.
were like into the parking lot.
Yeah.
It was
And
fucking
people
crazy.
were fucking geeked.
Dude,
Geeked.
I was so fucking
I was
hyped.
geeked.
It was like
And
everywhere
it was
you
right
went,
after
everywhere
prom.
you went.
Yeah, and you're fucking telling me
The Avatar 2 is pulling
is
$2
just
billion.
making a casual like 500 mil every week. It's crazy. I don't get it. I don't know how. If we-
China.
pull up to White Oak every day. You'll see 8 cars in the parking lot. Every movie I've been to since has been like 8 people inside.
Yeah, yeah,
max.
yeah.
Nobody goes to movies.
I mean, I've been to some that were busy for some movies.
so I
but
don't
not, like-
understand.
Not that it's just not the same. Like Endgame, no seat was left. Just people losing their minds, and everyone was talking about it. I remember we were in school watching the trailer, and
Oh,
everyone
yeah,
was
it
like, "Yo,
was
did you know the
awesome, dude.
Infinity
Yeah.
War trailer dropped? Did you know
Yeah.
the Endgame trailer dropped?"
Sick.
We were all like, "Yo, what the?" Everyone knew about it.
Yeah.
Everybody.
I was walking into school and I hadn't seen it like opening night. I was going on the weekend and it was Infinity War and I heard some guy fucking spoil about Stormbreaker or whatever. He was like, "Yo, he's got a badass axe in there, dude." I was pissed off because I wasn't into like leaks and shit.
But yeah, I do see what you're saying. The comparison to Avatar too, like, bro, yeah. Look,
Who's
some of
buying
these
these
numbers,
papers?
because like a lot of the times, like it is funny the way he phrases things, Dana, when he's at press conferences, because like you obviously know he's obviously trying to manipulate it to where it does sound favorable. But it's like
Yeah,
he'll
he's-
say things in certain ways where you're like, bro, what does that even mean? Like he'll be another sold out show, most pre-bought tickets ever, new record, same as last week, same as the week before. It's just like,
Yeah,
what do
well,
you
Dana's
mean?
just like he's just a bullshitter.
It is
There's
hilarious.
no way Dana
though.
actually does anything anymore, right?
No, he's not.
Like he's not actually
he's
doing
just a-
anything. He's a face at this point.
Yeah, he's just
Like
like,
he's
a
not
figurehead
behind the scenes
for
making
people to like.
decisions. No way.
If people were actually attacking like the UFC organization,
I think he's
Maybe-
still involved
maybe
in like,
something
some
would happen.
matchmaking.
What, man, how? Like
Because he does talk about and like even
only as like a
it's-
PR figure though, where he's just like,
I honestly doubt Dana even gives a fuck. You think Dana's like, oh, dude, let me fucking can't wait to match up Gamrot and
Yeah.
some like he's not doing any of that.
This kid.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure he is from a financial standpoint, where he's like he thinks like that matchup will be more favorable to the fans.
Does he?
and-
But
No, he
does
doesn't.
though? That's the
'Cause-
thing. Like, I don't even think.
I think he's involved a little bit more than not at all. is
Okay,
kinda what I'm saying.
okay.
Like, he's-
More than not at all. Yes. That
If
was
he
just
cares
kind
about
of
what fans
an
think,
exaggeration.
Sugar Sean would have a title shot by now.
Not according to Russell.
Russell
Dude,
hates Sugar
Russell.
Sean.
Russell just hates characters that
He
are like
despises Sugar Sean.
and Patty. But to be fair,
Patty's very
Patty's-
unlikable now. So
yeah.
Patty had the biggest turn
Just
ever,
in one night, just
One
completely
night.
turned heel.
and in like the wrong way.
No, he's not like a lovable asshole.
Yeah,
He's
he's
just
a
a
chicken
fucking
shit heel.
Yeah, he
Hey
basically
man,
is.
get some more W's,
For real, I guess.
rematch Jared.
Hit a
Gordon.
gong and dash.
dude. Yeah, we need that Jared Gordon rematch.
Dude, like holy shit.
Honestly, I want them to just sacrifice him.
That would be sick.
Give him
That
the
would
fucking,
be just give him to
Give
Taporia.
one of those Bonfim brothers that were on the card
Yeah.
like 2 weeks ago.
give him to Armin.
Those Brazilian dudes that fucking just
Fuck those
destroyed
guys
those.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give him one of those
Or
guys.
give him to fucking Terrence McKinney. Let Terrence bounce back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
honestly,
was
at this
gonna
point,
say
you
that.
can kind of make it.
I said that like
They
a
might-
few weeks
yeah.
ago, giving him T-Rex because fuck it.
They
You know-
might.
you know
they
T-Rex
could
is just
maybe.
gonna
Honestly,
fuck.
right now, yeah, especially after that knockout, if he takes
Because
it
T-Rex
kinda
just
soon.
got fucking bombed.
Yeah.
So that would be cool because he would absolutely flatline Patty.
You'd think so.
Unless
One
Patty
would
really
think,
does
one
just
would
have
think.
like, unless Scousers really just don't get knocked
yeah,
out.
maybe Scousers really do not get knocked out.
I mean, God, yeah, dude, what a. Oh God, I mean, like you know it's gonna happen now, and like
Yeah.
when it happens,
No,
that
but when
video
he-
is just gone.
When he
It's
said
just
that
gonna
the
get
first
goofed
time,
on.
I was like, "Oh fuck yeah, dude!" I was like, "Oh, Scousers don't get knocked out, dude. Fuck yeah, that's cool." That was back when he still had that fucking luster.
They were like, oh,
That
maybe
shine,
he's
dude.
not that shitty.
What's crazy? Like I hate it. Sounds so bad 'cause you're just like backseat driving, but it's like, dude, his chin was so high up in the air the whole fight.
Yeah,
It's just
that's how he
damn,
fights.
Yeah, he
bro.
looks. He's bad. He's
He-
somehow bad at striking. He's never gotten better.
Well, it's
Yeah,
also
he's
like
just-
he can't really implement his jiu-jitsu that much because he's like not a crazy good wrestler either. So
No,
it's
he's just
like-
really not that good.
Yeah, and it sucks.
He's not. He's just not that
I
good.
mean, obviously he's
Regional
really good
champion.
for a fighter, but like UFC, it seems like
he's
just
good enough to
not-
like be around in the UFC for probably a while, but he's never gonna like do
I don't
anything.
know. Maybe not a while, but
Thing is, he's also not that young either. So it's like
just how good is Jared Gordon?
Superstar. Jared Gordon's a superstar.
It was funny because I did see a little bit of the Bilal Joe Rogan podcast, and it was funny hearing like Bilal's like he was like in agreement when Joe was like he needs to be tested more than someone from Jared Gordon. Bilal was like yeah, because it was just funny because he was coaching him in his corner, being like yeah, like Jared Gordon. It's just funny because it's like you're admitting Jared Gordon's not like the upper echelon of like the division. Saying that about your
obviously.
teammates always funny because it's just like damn, bro, like. What do you mean? What am I not that good? I wasn't a big enough test for him.
What's he gonna fucking confront him for not beefing with Joe
Yeah,
Rogan?
I'm just saying it is funny.
Why don't
just
you
'cause,
vouch
like,
for
I'd
me
be
on the
like,
Joe
damn, bro.
Rogan experience?
for real. I guess that if there is a platform where you would want to get vouched for, it'd probably be that.
Yeah, probably. Probably.
Maybe I'd hope for you to put on for me a little bit, but
Whatever.
I don't think we'll have this problem when I'm
Yeah.
the UFC champion.
It would be crazy.
Thinking
Just
of you
out of
becoming
nowhere,
UFC
you just kind
champion.
of quit your job. You start training.
Like, you
on,
know what?
like,
I'm
low
actually
key.
gonna go.
I
all
train
in on
all
this
day,
shit.
every day, and I hire Jack Slack. I go, pay your salary for 10 years. Fucking just coach me.
Get in the UFC and try fucking being a slippery boxer and you just get KO'd.
It'd be
man.
funnier to do that like on the regional like amateur scene to go in there and be like
Like you're Floyd.
like in my first amateur kickboxing match, I'm like I just get fucking
Flatline, dude.
whipped by a head kick.
I mean, that's the thing,
dug
though,
right
dude.
into
Even
a
with
knee.
like amateur and regional shit, I know the percentage is low, but like John Jones had to have a first fight. Like,
yeah,
you know, all these fucking prodigies and
But
goats all had to have a first.
they
fight.
they also weren't like putting John Jones up against like you.
Well, obviously, you know what I mean, though. Like, someone had to fight GSP for the first time.
Yeah.
But it could have been. You could be like, dude, you know what? I'm gonna take this amateur fight. Fuck yeah, I've been training hard.
Yeah.
And you fucking look. You're like, you know, I don't even know this
this
guy's
prodigy,
name. Yeah.
just absolute monster.
Turns out,
Yeah. I think I'm overestimating like the.
unless the dude's name is like Vanderlei Silva Jr.
Yeah.
I mean, look, the thing is like I would assume that a lot of like the lower key ones have a lot of people who are just really, really bad. That were just
Obviously,
fans
that's-
of the sport
Yeah.
and wanted to
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
Well, I
let
mean,
it go.
think of how many other guys are having the same conversation.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I'm gonna just take one fight.
Yeah.
Like, I've been training hard. You know,
Yeah.
this shit's cool. I don't know.
I'm sure most of the time it's all right, but like, I guess there is that carny aspect where like somebody might put you in with like a setup to get like a clip.
That would suck.
Yeah,
Just
for
an
real.
absolute a hoss monster, and you're just like,
that
bro,
could
what?
happen, but it's not probably not likely. But you could just get completely set up
That is true.
to get your ass kicked. Which in that case, fucking, I'll take my beating with honor. I'll go out on my shield.
Hey, I can imagine being in your corner and just
Like the
fucking
guy,
seeing you.
the guy's just athletic freak, and I'm just like, I'm gonna knock this motherfucker out.
he gets in the ring and does like fucking 3 back handsprings. Just like, oh,
God, this guy.
I'm gonna fucking
Off
flash
rip, you see him
KO.
jab, like kick, leg kick, just over it. And it's just like, damn.
I just
This
start.
guy.
I just start throwing haymakers and try and get put out.
holy
he's
shit,
really
dude.
good.
Put you out with the jumping
I'm
knee.
just fucking.
Oh my God.
I'm tied to Avasa in there.
Flying
I'm
knees
just
you,
gonna start
knocks you
running
out.
at him and throwing
Yeah.
hands. I'm gonna Francis Ngannou, and it'd be funny if I just like clipped him with a punch like that and sparked him. You'd be like, "What the fuck?"
You just got dynamite for hands.
I've got if I go 100%, I've just got fucking.
Crazy
I got
power.
hands of stone. I would have to get the fucking tattoo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be sick.
Sick ass rocks on my hand. Only he could do it too.
Yeah, I mean it makes sense.
It's because like you can't
is
be like
true.
you don't have rocks for hands.
He's got the hands of stone.
You got pillow fist, bro.
I could see Ryan having pillow fists.
I don't know. The first time we sparred, he fucking hit me in the head with a Superman punch.
Yeah, but you ate that shit, right?
Yeah, it was
You
fine.
fucking
But it was like our first time out of
listen,
literally our
listen,
first time
listen.
sparring out of kickboxing.
and you
he's
weren't
just like,
expecting him to like do some fucking.
oh, you
shit
were
like that.
annoying because you just fucking.
Dude, I'd
you
look
just
over and he's
fu-
like doing side
Yeah,
kicks
yeah,
at you,
you're-
and I'm like, what
and
the
you're fucking-
fuck is going on?
You're fucking Wonder Boy Thompson over here, fucking trying to do your karate shit on
just
everybody.
getting worked
just
on.
kicking at air.
Not getting worked on, just not doing anything.
What are you talking about?
Because if I wanted, like, I can't get in your range because you're fucking like 3 inches taller than me.
I mean, it would be fun to go back and do that again.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Knock out some 14-year-olds.
I'll do some. Hey, dude, I dropped Ibrahim with a body shot one time.
He's like 13.
But
He's like
I
12.
just caught him like at a bad time because I did not throw it hard at all.
Oh man. Oh man.
I'm glad you flatlined the 13-year-old.
No, he could go. He kicked me in the head a couple times. Kicked me. He got me with a kick a couple times. Like, you fucker, I'm gonna go as hard as fuck on you.
I remember that lengthy guy. He was also like a white belt at the time, but he was like pretty
with
good
the
off
yellow
of his like
gloves?
back. It was
Oh.
white,
Oh,
lengthy
you're talking
guy,
about-
brown hair. Yeah, I think he had long hair too.
Oh yeah. The one who
Oh.
who
He was
went like, all the
lanky
time.
as hell,
He
dude.
was
He was
lanky.
so
He
flexible.
was
But I
tricky
remember,
as hell.
bendy.
But he was incredibly weak.
Well, yeah,
So
he's
it
a
was
skinny
like-
guy.
yeah.
But like,
But yeah, he was really good
so
off his back.
he
Like
was so
yeah,
flexible.
but I remember like him sparring. He was like always like pretty like crafty on the like when we would like roll, but like it was just funny. You see like
Well,
the
I had him
different body types
dead to
spar.
rights in a Kimura one time, and I was like,
Why don't you
did
tap?
ta-"
He's
I
just-
was like, "Did you tap?" And he was like, "Nah."
Dude was a savage. It was cool. It was fun rolling with him because he's like I said, those guys are crafty.
he would. Yeah, we would go hard.
He went hard.
Yeah, he did try and he'd try and throw triangles up from guard all the fucking time. It was annoying as
when
hell.
we sparred, we kind of threw down too. When we sparred kickboxing, we go in.
It's so funny thinking of, just like showing up to kick, but we're just like normal. We don't do anything. Like we're going in there just like let's go to war, dude.
Let's go to war, dude. I remember
And like the dudes are down. Like dudes are just down the fucking.
Sometimes you will just like. It'll get hot, and we're just like, all right, well, I guess we're just fighting right
once
now.
you start getting hit for real, you immediately go up a level. You're just like, oh.
Dude,
when somebody really pops you, it's like, all right, bitch.
Now I'm going to start
Especially when a lady pops you.
Oh, my God.
We've talked about it before.
We've talked about this endless
mommy
times.
milkers.
Yes, her.
Dude, she's a professor at State.
Look. She had it coming.
Yeah, she did.
Yes,
she did.
Dude, that would fire me up. Dude.
I would never obviously jab, but I remember one time she did come at me pretty hard, so I did give her a pretty good solid side kick to the stomach.
And when you're kickboxing someone, you can't control them in jiu-jitsu. Like if you're just better than them,
No.
you got to hit them back.
Yeah, you just have to teach them a lesson.
And we're not good enough to just pepper her.
No,
So
I can't
I'd be like,
I'm not a fucking gonna be a pressure guy. And just walk her down and fucking. You just give her one good fucking whap.
I can't wait to spar and roll with Russell and Chase. I cannot wait.
Yeah.
Especially, I just want to roll with Chase so bad. Just crush him.
I want to spar with Chase, dude.
I
want to start working my jab.
Chase would be finicky to spar with, though. I bet he'd be just
I sparred with him already
coward.
before.
I can already coward.
I sparred with him. He was a coward.
But he told me join.
No, I want to.
Dude, I need fucking Tommy
Dude,
John.
he really just backed out of that boxing match by an absolute lie.
I got the first good punch in.
It's so
fucking,
funny. He literally was like, no.
When him and Russell roll, I'm literally gonna have to stop my roll I'm gonna have to look at my partner and be like, I gotta sit this one out because I need to watch these two guys go at it. Because it's just gonna look like a the cartoon animation where it's just a dust pile and you see limbs popping. It's gonna look like that.
Yeah, it's just gonna be them absolutely panic
They're both
rolling.
just gonna
they're gonna spaz.
only know one or two moves.
They're gonna be trying to get to it as fast as possible, so they're skipping every move.
And they're both just gonna be equally as fucking mad.
Yeah. And they're gonna.
Oh yeah, and then
force
God
it.
forbid someone gets someone in a fake hold, because then they're gonna be that wasn't even real. They're gonna be so mad.
And then what I want to do is line myself up to be directly after it with either Russell or Chase, so they're fucking gassed.
Dude, they're gonna be like, dude, it doesn't even matter. Dude, you're my third roll. If you had me on my first roll, I would have had you.
Dude, I wasn't even fresh.
Yeah, dude, I wasn't even fresh.
Oh my!
We
I
gotta
could
start
totally see that.
their first roll. We gotta start wrist locking them and shit.
I'm just gonna fucking.
No, I
smash.
think with
I'm gonna
Chase is
smash him.
honestly,
I mean,
because there is such a big size discrepancy. I'm probably just gonna let him get on and just pull him in and just
Just let him mount
You should just
so you could
you
sweep
should just
him.
squeeze the shit out of full guard for 5 minutes.
Nah, it's more fun to hit subs that you're not even really good at. You're like, ha ha. I fucking.
Well, I would
darked
just do
your bitch
something
ass.
stupid like a knee bar.
No,
I would just do
No,
no,
you
you don't knee bar fucking white belts.
No, because they'll fuck their
Of
own
course
shit
you
up.
fucking
Dude.
do some shit like
Yeah,
that.
the Chase.
The
You can't
first
just knee bar a day one white belt.
the first day we were fucking
Yeah, he tried to
To be
doing
fair,
that
they
shit,
didn't
he
tell-
dropped
they
he
didn't
dropped
tell
back
us-
on a
They
knee
didn't
bar.
tell. To be fair, they didn't tell any of us that, and they literally taught us that day.
I know,
They didn't specify don't do it, so I wanted to try it because I just learned it.
Usually it's just a thing though that's a known.
But nobody had told me that,
Okay.
and I wasn't familiar with the BJJ subreddit yet, so it's I didn't know any of that.
Well, unless you're super good at I had a brown belt dude on me, and he was I was like, oh, I don't do that, and he was like, fuck, get back in there. He fucking taught me how to defend lead locks, but not good because
Sam.
he would just crush me.
I'm always scared of going back to jiu-jitsu and being fucking shitty. Especially because
probably
I have I actually have a belt color now, so
Yeah.
I
motherfuckers. will be
can
coming
imagine
me.
for you that
Motherfuckers
being
be
kind
coming
of
for me, dude.
yeah.
Because another thing with a blue belt is there's such a variance. You
Yeah.
can be a 3-year, 4-year blue belt, or you can be a blue belt like me, where you got it and did a month of training plus.
Yeah.
So oh fuck.
Especially because someone that's kind of good.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
So they're
Because
gonna be
all
like, "Who's
the
this
other
guy?"
blue belts and purple belts there are going to be
They're
Yeah.
testing
who's this
you.
fucking guy?
Well,
I
you're
wanna
like
see how good
switching gyms with
Yeah, I want to see how good he is. I'll be like, dude, I haven't actually done jiu-jitsu. It's like, fuck, I just have to.
You got to go in there and immediately start just hedging. You're like, yeah, I'm coming back after a while.
Me and Jay were good. We're just white belts.
For real, you could just be like, yeah, we're white belts, whatever.
I got a few
And
stripes, but they
no
fell
one's
off in
gonna
the
be
wash.
like, oh, I got to prove a fucking point.
Yeah.
Maybe to you just because you're big.
Yes, you probably, especially when you start rolling and spazzing. Then people
I'll
will.
be, I'll
you
be
show
more,
up with the
I'll
belt
be more
color.
cognizant, or I'll be more aware of it this time around. But
We'll see.
it will be nice because like I am a lot stronger than I was, so that'll be like.
Oh, so you can
interesting.
squeeze
so
even
you
more.
can just
Awesome.
fucking have worse technique.
I'm just saying that
You
that'll be
already
fun.
just like played your strength, and that was like the only thing you did.
Yeah, like I couldn't even think of trying to get you in any sort of arm submission, or I'd just have to try and choke you.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be strong enough to like Kimura you or armbar you.
And getting
You
him
could probably,
I
if
could-
you could give me in a deep Kimura, probably.
A deep Kimura, but I would have
But
to
you-
isolate that arm pretty
You would have
quickly.
to.
Yeah.
have head,
I'd have to
leg
isolate that
overhead,
arm pretty
like you're
quickly.
completely,
I
like, got me
I
on
couldn't.
top.
Could not let you get.
you would
grip.
power out like almost immediately.
But if
You would
I
have- you would
if
have
I
to have
somehow
leverage
got
on-
to where it's the back and I have the maybe,
yeah,
but still, dude, fuck that.
no, you're
I could
lucky
be
if
slick
you get
enough
out
to
of
darce
fucking-
him. I got decent at darces, not gonna lie. NGO,
Yeah, I
Snap City.
I know that shit. I got pretty good at positional grappling.
I could see Russell being fucking shitty for a while. I could just see him being bad. Well,
I could also see one of them not tapping to the other.
Oh yeah, Russell's not gonna tap to Chase.
That's
He's
what I'm
gonna
saying.
hurt
I can
himself.
see one of them
Yeah,
getting
and
like
then
dead
Chase
ass
is like, "What the
choked out.
fuck?"
yeah.
Well, I could just see one of them actually. I could just see one of them actually getting choked out. Like,
I could see
by the
Russell
other.
getting mad too after like, oh yeah,
Dude,
I
because I
I-
could see him like lining up for me and be like, dude, I'm gassed already. Can you just?
they would send
I'm-
him to the mat enforcer. He would have a bad time, and then he would not come back. He'd be, dude, fuck that shit, bro.
Oh man, that's funny.
I'm eager to see how that shit works out.
It's exciting. It's so exciting. Because they've never had an outlet to fucking fight
Especially
each other.
Chase, because like one of those days he talks like.
Well, the problem is Chase talks so much shit, and he's been doing it for so long. He knows like once he really gets in there, it's not gonna end well.
No, probably
Like even
not.
for the first like year, you're gonna crush him
yes,
if he goes for like a year consistently.
Yeah.
And then maybe he'll get better. But for like a year, Jacob will crush Chase.
but I'll also have a year to like.
That's what I'm saying.
He'll never
But-
be as good as me.
But once you do get like a little good, you'll end up like
He
being
just
able
has
to catch
this like
people.
oddly natural talent. For
God,
boxing.
could you imagine,
just starts
dude?
piecing you
If
up.
Chase is just a
That would
savant at
suck.
jiu-jitsu,
He-
I
that
would
would
train
suck.
I would train so
Dude,
hard.
I would train like
yeah.
an insane
Yeah.
amount. Because if I started getting like pieced out by Chase, I'd be like,
All right.
okay, this is my life.
Yeah.
If Chase
I guess I'm
learns,
just doing this forever.
if Chase learns he has a physical advantage,
God.
because like high
Especially in
school
some sort of
pitching,
fighting.
he talked so much shit and got by purely on like just tomfoolery and fucking
Yeah.
little shit. And once he knows he actually can kick your ass,
God.
Terrible.
Chase would be the
What are you
worst.
gonna actually do about it?
Sorry.
Dude, he would be just an asshole.
Wouldn't happen.
Yeah, he would get toxic and we have to kick him out of the friend group again.
Dude, yeah, for real. I'd be fucking doing like 2-a-days at class. I gotta show up early.
We did go to like, we did kind of do like 2-a-days.
I know, dude. That
for,
was
like, a few
crazy
months.
for a bit there. I was like, are we just in like a fucking fight camp?
We'd go to 2 sessions 4 days a
A
week.
jiu-jitsu class right after the fucking.
Kickboxing.
Dude,
Dude.
jiu-jitsu after sparring was so awful.
Dude, when we would finish up jiu-jitsu after like rolling at the end of the month, we'd roll for like 20, 30 minutes. And it'd be like, all right, kickboxing, start running the circle.
That's
Dude,
what it would
and
do.
we'd
It's
be
'cause
to the
I would
side.
be
I would
post
be
five.
And they
it
would be like,
post
what are you
your
guys
sixth-
doing? Get in the fight. I'd be
Dude,
like, dude, this isn't like high school.
It would be
fucking-
post sixth roll, like your last roll.
As
And
gassed
you're
as
just
I've ever been in my life.
completely gassed. Because if you're not gassed by like number 3, you're gassed by number 4 or 5.
yeah.
And you're definitely gassed by probably number 6 unless you're a crazy athlete. But
Yeah, I
even
mean,
still, like, I know Yeah, whatever. You're gassed even if
As
you're
gassed
deep,
as I've
Yeah,
ever
or
bro,
whatever.
I don't need to warm up.
So now
I'm
they
warm.
want you to go.
I'm
They want you to
warm.
get up. They want you to get up now. Start running laps. You're gonna start doing a bunch of core
You're gonna do, like,
exercises.
up, down,
Yeah.
And,
Look
like,
how fucking
obviously-
wet I am, dude.
Obviously, it's good for you, but it is funny because it's like everyone else is all fresh, ready to go, and you'd be going in the next class and be like, God damn it.
Well, do you remember the girl that came that wouldn't come for jujitsu and she'd still like skip out on kickboxing
Oh
warm-ups?
yeah, I was like, dude, are you fucking kidding me? What is this bullshit?
What are you doing? She would just
I
sit there on her
remember that.
phone, and they would call her out every time, and she'd
But
just
it's
be
like,
like,
she's
I don't
paying
know.
to be there, so you can't be like, you know.
Didn't you hit her one time too?
She was holding pads for him, and he fucked her up.
Yeah, and she was like crying.
I don't know why they paired her up with you.
Yeah, that was stupid as fuck. They should have known better.
For real.
To be fair, I honestly did not kick it that hard. She
That-
just
no,
was
but
like,
that's- I'm sure you
it's like
didn't.
she wasn't.
I'm sure
the
she-
thing
but
is,
she
is like
shouldn't
she
be there.
obviously
has
held
the
it with no
strength
intent.
of like a 15-year-old girl.
And your full leg weight is just going in.
She would have had
like-
to like really been fucking geared up, and I'm
she
sure
would have
she
to
was
slap the shit out. Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, that sucked. But yeah, fucking mommy milkers. Bro, that
That
bitch.
She would roll hard as hell too. It
Dude,
was crazy.
she's
That
so
shit was
funny.
annoying.
I would
It's
have
like,
to. I would have to turn it the fuck on.
Yeah, she was really squirming like hard. It was fucking annoying, dude. Cause I just like play guard, so I didn't have to fucking deal with it. She'd be fucking jamming elbows in there hard as fuck.
Like,
You
dude.
fucking bitch, dude. I can't believe you.
the funniest thing.
She was
though,
such a
is, like,
spaz.
when, like a girl does try to like do a trip or do like a transition, and they have to like you almost have to help them move yourself over.
Well,
Like, here, let me
they'll,
just
try and
move
do,
up.
like step up sweeps from guard or Kimura sweeps, and it's like,
You're gonna hip bump me over.
Yeah.
We also didn't have any like good.
Yeah, really.
All
like,
the
good
girls
female
that were
chicks.
there
they
were
didn't
white
go there
belts,
anymore.
too.
There was chicks who used to go that had shaved heads and were like purple belts, and they were pretty good.
I
They
bet
they'd
they-
give you a proper scrap.
Yeah, I bet
For
they
sure.
did.
Yeah, but once you get better, it's like
Yeah,
way stronger than you.
yeah.
Dude.
A female black belt instructor would ruin my fucking life.
Oh, she'd ruin all of our lives. Any female black belt would fuck all of us up.
Yeah.
You're like, God, what the fuck am I even doing? A girl can kill me?
Just kill me.
Not acceptable. My ancestors would be spitting in my face. Just because they didn't used to let women learn how to fight.
Are we recording?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you
What do you-
talking?
what do you-
We're 30 minutes in.
I know. I just never said it to begin with, and you did like one of those. What do you call it?
Cool. I didn't do a
Quiet takes or
fucking.
what? Quiet
I didn't
starts?
do a fucking like secret
Who do
start.
you think would quit first, Russell or Chase?
I could see. So Chase,
That's a
I
tough
could
one.
see. No.
In my mind, it's
I
Chase
think it's
for sure.
Russell, and here's the reason. Not because he like hates it, but I think again the scenario I just played out. Chase and Russell go at it. Russell would definitely get mad enough that a mat enforcer would get involved. Russell would have a bad time with that mat enforcer, and he would have a problem with that gym. Like he'd be like, "Fuck that place, bro. Fuck
I
that
could-
guy."
I
He would
could
get a
kinda see
proper
that.
beating and
Get
be like,
mad.
I'm never coming back.
Yeah, be like.
I don't know though, because that's the thing.
Russell could also completely prove me
Depending
wrong,
on what
but-
gym you go to, you'll get fucking beaten from
For
the
sure,
start.
for sure.
I mean, there
Yeah.
was guys you'd roll with at our gym. Like it didn't matter how fresh of a white belt were you, they would fucking.
Our
Well,
mat
dude, when I
enforcer-
got
Our mat
done with
enforcer?
our mat enforcer after I
I mean, I'm not
after I
gonna
fucked
lie.
around
I-
with Jacob,
Any male white belt that was not like a child or built like a fucking child, I mean, I would fucking. I'd give him the what for it.
Yeah. Well,
Because that's the thing. At least at the fucking shitty level we were at least where I was at, you just started to get better than those people. So you're like, well, now I have to force my will.
yeah.
Like now I actually have to try and see if this shit that I like works.
Yeah.
So it's like it's just the cycle. So you're always getting smashed by someone. There's always gonna be someone who's just like a little better than you that needs to fucking.
Yeah,
Feet.
or
there
like
was
a
still
fucking
there were still those like two purple belt guys.
a purple
that
belt
were- that were
testing
really
shit
cool.
out on you.
Purple belt testing shit out on you. That'll go away once you get better too. because then they'll just start
They'll just
fucking you up. But that's when you realize you're like, oh damn, those purple belts are way better than I thought.
Yeah,
They were fucking with me for a while.
yeah. I can imagine.
Sucks.
Yeah,
I remember the fucking big strong guy, the real jacked purple belt dude with the fucking. His wife would come.
Oh yeah. He was like the bodybuilder looking guy.
Yeah,
he was short. But
he was short.
He was pretty jacked.
He was a bodybuilder looking guy.
Yeah.
I remember when I got my blue belt, he started fucking actually like using his strength on me.
Uh-huh.
He would just toss me around like a little baby boy, dude. It was so fucking crazy. I remember being on top half, trying to get to top side control, and I remember he just like lifted me up and like moved me in midair and then put me on my back. I was like, oh my god.
He did a takedown from bottom half.
He was like in bottom half guard and just like just moved me. I was
it's crazy.
I can't even.
It's crazy.
Feels like wood.
Strength does obviously play a factor because it's like my uncle. Like I was with my uncle like not too long ago, and he's like a fucking massive dude.
Unit.
Like can lift. He's just a massive guy, and he was just fucking around with me. We were just playing around, like clenching and stuff, and he fucking does this grip where he gets like my low back and kind of starts bending me in. And dude, I was like, dude, like I know I'm pretty big. And I was like, dude, I feel like this guy's pressure. Like I'm having to try not to like completely go where he wants me to just go down, and he's just like pressing me in, like bending my back that way, trying to.
There's definitely a limit where it's like they're just too strong.
There's some just
no matter how fucking. I mean, you have to be really skilled to really nullify that completely.
Yeah,
but
even still though,
at my like someone at my level, I would have no chance.
Because if you're rolling with someone who's like 300,
I would have no chance fighting someone like if someone at your strength level or like bigger. You know,
like imagine like you're rolling with Lance.
Did you ever?
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Like he's
330,
however much pounds.
Did you ever roll with like the few like really like fucking bowling ball guys? They were like they were
the purple belt guy who smashed me after I accidentally elbowed you.
No, not him, but the other one. They were like white belts, but they were fucking.
Oh, I rolled with
bald
I rolled with the one
and
guy,
like 400 pounds.
But with them, the problem with that in a jiu-jitsu setting, I'm squirmy enough to get away from someone like that because they weren't like that. They were big. That guy was big, but he wasn't very.
Well, I remember
good.
one time I tried some stupid ass fucking takedown, and he was just like. He just fucking put me down and laid on top of me. So goddamn heavy.
Yeah. He would lay on top of me a lot. But
God, it was
a lot of time
annoying.
with those guys, like if you're good, you can kind of just squirm out real quick and just be squirmy.
But the problem was I wasn't very good.
You could also tell with a guy like that, he wasn't using his full strength, obviously, because he was big. I know you're that fucking big guy.
Yeah,
he boxed too, right? Or he kickboxed?
I don't know.
No, not that guy. That guy didn't do jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, he was like 6'5".
The big guy who kickboxed didn't do jiu-jitsu.
300 pounds at least.
Yeah.
And like not even like that fat.
No.
He's fucking huge.
Just a huge guy.
Damn. Yeah, let's wrap this up so I can let Apollo out. He's making it look like he's going to poop.
No, let's keep going.
Let's keep going.
Bye.
Let him
Bye, girl, bye.
Let him poop.